So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15. Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, what's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me? Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away. What's happening? Happy Monday. Come on in here. Today, I've got a few things on my mind. How many? 1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1 if you're that kind of person, okay? But 3 things that if you did today would change a lot. Not a little, but a lot. Hang on. I'll give you those 3 coming up. The big 3, if you will. It is the daily boost from motivationtomove.com since 2006. A stand up, take a step, repeat. That's what this is all about. Pretty much it's this. Come on in. Listen really closely, okay? World's simplest success recipe. I don't care where you are right now. Don't care how good your life is going. Don't care how bad your life is going. Don't care how in between your life is going. It makes no difference. Everything is fixed by what we call massive and perfect action. When you stand up, get in action mode, right? When you take a step, move toward what you want. When you keep going, repeat, until you get what you want. That's how it works. Is it fair? It's how it is. Yeah, so ultimately, does it feel fair? Probably not sometimes. It probably feels really bad sometimes. But the truth is, it's fair for everybody. It's what everybody gets. So if you're stuck today, and I know you don't feel like it sometimes. I hate to start a Monday talking like that. Man, that sounds really depressing. But maybe you are. Maybe you're not out of bed on a Monday morning going, let's do this thing. Maybe you're stuck. And the last thing you want to do is go into action because who wants to feel like getting stuff done if you don't feel like getting stuff done, right? That's common sense. But that is the fix. Just take a breath and run face first into it. That's all you can do. How are you? My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer of motivationtomove.com. Some words, some wisdom, a few wisecracks because I just can't hold myself back. And I have had just enough birthdays in my life that I have decided I'm not going to. So have fun with it. By the way, before I start today, if you are feeling maybe a little bit stuck, maybe a little bit meandering a little bit, some coaching, some like-minded people in a community, and maybe a roadmap might help for you. That's what we do in my Face Your Passion group coaching program. This is an application-only program. I do that to maintain the like-minded feel of the program, make sure you're a good fit, but it's focused on building a bridge from where you are today to where you want to go. We figure that out and then help you get there. It's very simple stuff. If what I talk about on the Daily Boost podcast resonates, it will work for you. So do me a favor, go to faceyourpassion.com, check it out, fill out my short application, and you and I will be talking very soon. That's how she works. So those three things, three simple things that they say, suffering succotash. Why did I do that? I have no idea why. A quick story. A long time ago, I was just meeting my wife. My wife said, hey, we're having succotash for dinner. And I said, what's that? She goes, well, it's lima beans and corn. Do you like vegetables? And I said, yeah, I eat them all the time. Never eaten one in my entire life. I ate succotash for the very first time to get the girl. Got to have a reason, right? All right, so three things. If you could do today, three things that would allow you to really kind of, I hate to say get control of your life. You guys are in control. You are. We're all in some kind of control, right? So I hate to talk like that. But then again, there is somebody right now who's like, he's right. I'm not in control. It happens. But there are three things, some mindset shifts that you could take today. It's not like a Reddit list where you write down 10 things, go, oh, look, another list I can post in my window and never look at again. No, three things you could do today without doing much of anything else. If that would change your world, if you could shift everything today, this minute, right now, at this instant, what would they be? Let's start with number one, nice and simple. It's convenient too, and in most parts of the world, when you start with number one, people understand there's two and three coming after that. So, number one, what can you do today that will lead directly to achieving your goal? Now, it sounds so simple. That is a question you ask yourself. If I were to ask you right now, if I were to pause for a second, and you can pause the podcast if you want to, and you were to think for just a moment, what can I do today that will move me closer directly in the direction of where this thing is that I want? Now, I guess a caveat of this is that you kind of have to know what that thing is. You have to have that clarity. And maybe that's the first step. As I've often said, if you don't know your purpose is to find your purpose. Some of y'all don't understand what that means. That's just common sense. That's the first step. So if you are saying, well, Scott, I'd love to do something to get in the direction of what I want to do, then we obviously have to pull back a step. We have to figure that clarity out, which is why I do things like the 9-minute clarity code. I understand that clarity is key here. Nonetheless, maybe you are already there. Maybe there's something you can put your thumb on. So let's do that right now. Why don't you look at one thing, think about it for a second, and just say one thing to get me closer to something that I want. Not big goal, not small goal, just something I want. Something maybe you've been putting off. What would that be? That's your first question. What can you do today that will move you closer to what you want? Think about it and do it. I told you, it's not one of those things. It's like, if I do this, it'll work. That will work as a shift your mindset. It leads you forward into momentum. You'll get what you want.
Heat up your 4th of July at the Home Depot with our wide variety of grills under $300 and make every gathering one to remember. Give your outdoor space a glow up, whatever your budget is, with savings on seasonal plants starting at $5. With the grill fired up and your backyard set to perfection, you'll be able to invite friends and family over to kick off the party. Start celebrating with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Prices may vary by store. Exclusions apply. See homedepot.com/price match for details.
All right, number two. What should you do today that will lead directly to your goal? Now, notice a difference. Question number one, what can you do? That's where people get lost. I can do this. I could do that, right? But the second question, we say, what should you do? Now, that's a little bit different, isn't it? I hear that from my wife all the time. She's like, I should be doing this. She takes care of the house, and we have dogs, and we have a cat, and she's like, I should vacuum the place. And I don't know how to operate the vacuum cleaner. I just don't know. I've asked for instructions. She won't give them to me, so I can't. She doesn't let me touch her stuff, okay? It's okay. I don't let her touch my motorcycle either. What should you do today? So think about it for a second. If you want something, you want more money, you want a better relationship, you want to clean your house, I don't know what it is, and you've been putting it off, it's not a what can you do, it's what you should do. Because my guess is, if you stick on the what can I do, you might go to the beach. Nothing wrong with that. But is it getting you closer to what you want? What should you do? So three things, three mindset shifts today. What can I do? What should I do? And what is number three? Maybe you read my mind already. Think about it for a second. Let's a quiz here, a pop quiz. We're on a coaching call. You and I are working together, my one-on-one Wisdom Wealthy coaching, my Face Your Passion coaching. We're just talking together, and you're expecting me to kind of query you and see what you're thinking, break into your mindset, which I do all the time. And I ask you a question. I say, okay, if we know what we can be thinking, we know what we should be thinking, what is the final question? What must you do today that will lead directly to achieving your goal? Now, the problem with this one is sometimes people don't want to admit what the must is, because oftentimes, have you noticed this? The must thing you got to do is what you don't want to do. It's what drives you to the beach instead. It's what you don't want to do. But you know you got to do it. You know you're going to do it. You know it's going to happen eventually. It's coming your way. That's what's going to happen. So if you read my mind and you understand we're into the must category now, what can you do to get what you want today? Anybody can do that. What should you do? Some people could do that. What must you do? Not two people do. Well, you know what I said. What happened there? Not too many people do that, right? So as I leave you today, I just want you to kind of go to number 3. I want you to go down to number 3, and I want you to say, hey, I listened to Scott today, and he messed up his talking really bad. It's okay, because I got the message. Scott was talking about this thing called, well, what can I do? And that's okay. And what should I do? And then he finally said, what must I do? And I tripped and I stumbled. I didn't know, but in your heart, deep down inside, it's screaming at you. It's saying, you know what you should be doing. Question is, will you do it? That's really the only question. Will you do what you know you need to do to get what you know you want? Good question. FaceYourPassion.com app. Fill out an app over there. Join our group or one-on-one with me, whatever you would like to do. If you'd like to connect with me, go to dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. Coming back tomorrow, more fun stuff, because that's how we roll on the Daily Boost.